Breaking Benjamin's Ben Burnley has everyone talking after a recent interview where he dropped a big revelation. He's stepping back from decision-making for the band's future. In a laid-back chat with Loudwire Night's Chuck Armstrong, Burnley didn't mince words about it, saying, "I'm getting old. I'm kind of that guy where I am just here and they'll tell me when they need me." For a guy who's been the heart and voice of Breaking Benjamin for decades, that's a surprising shift, but it seems like Burnley is totally at peace with it. But that doesn't mean he's done. In fact, Burnley's been busy. Breaking Benjamin just released a new single called Awaken. It's their first new single in years, and Burnley has a very grounded take on the challenges of creating new music that'll satisfy everyone. When he spoke with Pablo from Minneapolis station 93X, he broke it down. You have two different kinds of listeners, people who complain because you sound the same, and people who love you because you sound the same. He knows that whatever direction they go, someone's bound to have strong opinions. So, what's the answer? They're just sticking to what feels real for them. Burnley shrugged it off. We just write the way that we write. I have a sound, that's just the way I sound. It's like asking a seagull to sound like a crow. For fans hoping the band will dive headfirst into experimentation or reinvent themselves completely, that might be a mixed message, but Burnley promises that Awaken is just a starting point for this new album. He says it'll have a little bit of everything. Different time signatures, unexpected arrangements, and all the guitar and vocal tweaks they're known for. Burnley says that they're constantly mixing things up behind the scenes, trying new amps, new strings, new methods. With Awaken, they may have stuck to a familiar structure, but the rest of the album? That's where the surprises come in. For anyone expecting Awaken to represent the whole album's vibe, Burnley's message was clear. It's just one part of the puzzle. And it's clear the band's been hard at work behind the scenes. Guitarist Jason Rauch hinted back in May 2023 that the group had been working on new music for over a year. By summer, guitarist Keith Wallen chimed in too, saying they were aiming to drop the album within the year. Then, on October 15, 2024, Breaking Benjamin made it official by announcing a new deal with BMG, setting the stage for their first album since 2018's Ember. They released Awaken the very next day as the first single from this upcoming 7th album. Right now, the band is keeping quiet about a full album release date or any tour announcements. But after over 2 decades in the game, it sounds like Burnley and the rest of Breaking Benjamin are focused on finding that sweet spot between staying true to themselves and keeping things fresh. And while Burnley might be happy to let the band steer itself a little more these days, Awaken shows he's still got plenty left to say.